Alright, so today we're going to be checking out a game for learning Japanese hiragana. It's called Hiragana Party!
Hiragana Pixel Party.
It's a rhythm action platforming Japanese learning chiptune adventure!
So, Hiragana Pixel Party. Hiragana is one of two main writing alphabets used in Japan. All Japanese is written phonetically, so if you learn the sounds of the letters through this game, you will be able to read almost any Japanese word. Hiragana is used for native Japanese words, while katakana is used for writing foreign words like guitar. So go for it, and don't give up. Ganbatte! Yeah, hiragana is basically the most commonly used phonetic alphabet in Japan. If you know hiragana, you'd be able to read almost any word as long as it has the hiragana written for you somewhere. Because if it's a Chinese character, then you might be screwed. But anyways, okay, I'll get into that different time. So let's see how this works. So we got the hiragana for here, and the character says and you have to hit it at the exact same time. So what we're doing now is we're having a sort of dynamic where you're just introducing you to the letters and the sounds. So nothing really amazing in actually learning anything, but you're just kind of getting accustomed to seeing it. Okay, my timing sucks. Try this again. Okay, so now we got 2. Alright, now I have to hit them in the right order, which is forcing you to kind of recognize the characters a little bit better. Nice little Final Fantasy type of outro there. Okay, now we got this. E, okay. I wonder if they're going to take this to the next level later and actually have it spell actual words. That would be pretty awesome. So we got 3 letters this time, maybe? Let's see. Well, this could be effective. It's hard for me to really tell because I already can read the hiragana. But I'm assuming that even if you couldn't, this would be a pretty simple way to kind of learn it. It's not really testing you on it so much, it's just kind of accustoming you to it, making you get used to it. And the more you start getting used to it, maybe without even actually studying it, you'll just find later on that you actually know it. It just kind of sneaks into your head, incognito or whatnot. As far as actual gameplay, I'm not sure if you really weren't that into learning hiragana. I don't know if you'd have that much fun with this. Oh, timing's too late. Alright. I think you definitely have to have a motive of trying to learn hiragana. It makes it sort of game-like and exciting, but if just as a game on its own, if you really weren't particularly motivated for learning hiragana, I don't know, it might get old kind of quick, unless they start introducing some new dynamics. Okay, so we got E and U now. Okay, so we got U coming up now. U. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Huh? Am I supposed to say something? Oh, now I'm hitting the... Now they have you hit the English letters? I don't know if that was really necessary. Just for myself. I mean, I kind of see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to kind of associate the letters with it. The letters with what you, because then you can see here, you see the oo, and you have to guess which one was the oo or whatnot. But I almost think it would have been better to actually just try to get you to associate the sounds and not try to equate it with English letters. Because that was my general method when I was learning Japanese, was to, as soon as I learned the writing system, then I just got rid of anything that was like trying to spell it out in English for me and just use the writing system completely. So I think it's a lot better linguistically to get yourself connected to get the character connected to the sound right away, and get rid of anything in the middle as much as possible. So putting in the Roman characters, the I and the U, it just seems like it's kind of a step backwards in my opinion. But not the worst thing in the world. Alright, so what's my opinion of Hiragana Party? Well, as a game, just by itself, it's probably not going to keep you entertained for too long if you're just playing it simply as a game and you really have no interest in Japanese. But if you are interested in learning Hiragana, I would strongly recommend it. I think that it's a pretty simple way to keep you motivated to learn the different characters and to just keep on working at it. Yeah, I think it's nice in that it doesn't feel like you're studying. It's just kind of sneaking the characters into your head because you're seeing them. Like, subconsciously, it's getting in there, even if you're not really paying that much attention. You're not really like studying. You're not really like sitting there going like, okay, this equals this, and this is this, and this. It's just kind of like you're just going through the motions, and it's kind of just seeping in. And so it makes it a very relaxing, unintrusive way to enter into the language. And honestly, I would think if you are serious about learning Japanese, learn Hiragana as soon as possible, because you don't want to overly depend on the Roman characters and things and like pronunciation guides and things like that. You want to get right into the actual writing system as soon as possible. And the thing about Hiragana is, once you know Hiragana, you can start reading. You can start looking through like manga and things that have kanji, which is the Chinese characters, but above the kanji they'll have how to pronounce that kanji in Hiragana. And if you start doing that, you'll start learning the kanji the same way like this, where you're not actually sitting there like memorizing A equals B type of A equals A, B equals B type of thing. You're just kind of seeing it over and over again, and you're not actually reading the kanji, you're reading the hiragana that's above it, which is called, just FYI, furigana. That's when it has hiragana above the kanji that tells you what the kanji is, how the kanji is pronounced. But like, just by doing that, you'll be seeing the kanji and you'll be knowing how to read it because of the furigana. And then eventually, if you see the kanji without the furigana, you remember, oh, I remember that was pronounced this way or that way, and it starts building up. So basically, what I'm saying is that this is probably the easiest way to get the ball rolling if you really want to learn Japanese. So I think I would highly recommend it for anyone learning Japanese. As far as a game by itself, if you're not interested in Japanese, you could probably pass on it. There's other rhythm games that are probably more interesting. But yeah, if you want to take up Japanese, then ぜひ、なんか、試してみてください。